Peace, peace. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. This is the livest show within the livest show. And this is called Shots Fired. Man, this is going to be a hell of a show, man. I did my show and then some new shit came out. And listen, we going to go live on that too. Run the lights up. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. I'm taking calls. Call me up 310-692-9055. Let's get to the shit. Man, we ain't gonna play no game. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. Let's go. MRecktv. Peace, worlds. M.Reck for MRecktv. You now tuned in to Shots Fired. On this episode, Fabolous addresses Lloyd Banks on who's the better lyricist. 38 Spesh fire shots at Jadakiss for ducking him. Conway the Machine fire shots at West Side Gun and Benny the Butcher. Mace fire shots at Gilly the Kid. It's wild lit, and let's get to the shit.
I did a lot of reflecting when I spent last summer in Greece, thinking if it wasn't for Griselda, what would I be? Or maybe what would Griselda be if it wasn't for me? I used to want the rap glory, now all I want is my peace. Dinner with Hov, he told Dog, give your brother a piece. I seen it in his eyes right then, he don't want me to eat. Don't even get the credit for the work that I done on the beats, not to mention the money that was clipped in the other deceit. Put smut on my name and shaded me like I'm under a tree. Made people believe that the person who bugging is me. A lot that I could say, but I'm never the one that'll speak. I just want to be free.
In recent times, they've been trying to put you, who's a better MC between you and Lloyd Banks? Give me your thoughts on that. There you go. Jones said it.
I looked at it like barbershop talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a conversation that people want to have. You know, the internet is a place and social media is a place where everybody voices their opinions. I didn't feed into it like it was like a real thing, or if even Banks said it. Banks didn't participate in none of that. That's just people, right. You know what I'm saying, opinions, and everybody got opinions. Some people like Banks, some people like Fab, and that's how I left it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it alters what I do in any type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Some people don't want to be outshined on the record. Like, to be honest with you, I did a record with Benny. He put in with Benny and Kiss, and I happened to have the best verse on the record. I smoked the record. And Kiss never did a song with me again. He never did a song with me again. I don't think he'll ever do a song with me again. No, being honest with you, I don't think it'll ever be a chance. You got a chance to come redeem yourself, Kiss. Come on. Come outside. Come outside, nigga. Come outside.
He talking
hey,
top
come
five.
outside. We
Crazy
talking top
right
five.
now.
We talking top five.
He talking to top five. Real
Listen,
crazy right
listen,
now.
you go play Sunday school.
I ain't never heard nobody talking top five
hey, yo,
like
hey,
that.
Yo, and that's a, hey, man. Hey, he been ducking me since. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, that's how it is. He been ducking me since. It's, hey, man, you heard? Y'all gonna have to reorder y'all top five, man. It's, you heard?
My God.
Y'all gonna have to reorder y'all top five, my nigga. It's new niggas and it's new niggas in the building. Upstate is here.
You think you can make it?
Hell no. You ain't playing no basketball, man. Come on, Mace.
Let me ask you something.
Killer. If I get in the gym, I don't know. I'm better than Gilly, though. I'm better than Gilly.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Mace, you're not.
I'm Rondo. I'm Rondo with a jump shot. You know that.
Oh,
Mace,
don't do Rondo like that.
When you was in high school, you might have been. We was better than Gilly. Today, I'm taking myself crazy. I'm not better than Gilly. We not in shape for that shit. Gilly's still in decent shape for 45 years old. You running up and down the full court, like, nigga, that shit take a lot, my nigga. Let me ask you something.
You're right, Killer. If I'm in shape, Gilly doesn't get a basket. He doesn't get a basket. You know that. Killer, blanket.
You're not going to get in shape, though, Murder. That type of shape.
Listen, Killer. Blanket. You don't even see him no more. You don't even see him no more.
It's not going.
You're now tuned in to Shots Fired. Okay, we got one hell of a show. As you can see, what the lineup is. Okay, let me go through. I'm getting more organized here. Let me go through my notes again. I could go off the top of the head, but we're going to keep it organized. Run the lights up. This is the time to call. Call me up, 310-692-9055. Nevertheless, we here, and we got more it's more shit that done came out. Let me get this on the screen. Shots fired. Run the lights up. Salute to the Wreck Mall. We here. That theme music you heard behind all the shots being fired. Produced by AdWords. They ain't wasting no time to call. Hold on 1 second. Let me get my man tapped in with the people. And like I was saying, mute your audio, good brother. Mute your audio. You can't have no music, none of that.
Yo, Wreck, what's good, bro?
What's going on, Harlem? Talk to me, good brother. Where you want to go? Because I also got the 50 Cent. You know, he's doing a live interview responding to his baby moms and Diddy sex tape. You dig what I'm saying? Then I got ASAP Rocky going in on Drake. Then I got Ray Daniels going in on Jay-Z. You know, it's lit. Like it's lit. It's a shootout. Summertime shootout. Shots fired. Summertime shootout. Live on MRecktv. But Harlem, you see Conway addressing Griselda, or I guess West Side Gun or Benny, man. What's going on? Talk to me, man.
So I know that they cousins in real life, right?
I believe West Side Gun and Conway is cousins, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm gonna start it off like this. I'm gonna start with Banks and Fab. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's get it.
I got Banks all day, bro. I got Banks all day. I feel like Banks punchlines is unmatched, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like Banks was who 50 needed when like all the lyricists was coming at him. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't think Banks was smoke Fab, but I just feel like Banks is one of them ones, man. So I got Banks. You feel me? I got Banks over Fab, bro. If I had to pick,
I hear that. But let me educate you, because you my young boy. Respectfully.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
You do know Lloyd Banks is a fan of Fabolous, right? So the style that Banks got, you know where it comes from, right?
Yeah, facts. But if we want to say that, right, we could say that Fab got his style from Mace, though.
That too. You got a point. Yeah, we gonna talk. But Fab wound up becoming his own thing. Same thing with Banks, but
type shit.
Yeah, I would say Fab is more cleaner. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Okay. Respectfully, Lloyd Banks had a good engineer at one time, but
yes, sir.
He needs a certain kind of engineer because it should be sounding muddy. It should be sounding muffled. His vocals.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. Ever since he broke off from G Unit, you haven't really heard from Banks. You feel me? He kind of been low key. Fab kind of kept going. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I think it'll be a good battle for the culture. When Banks and Fab speak on each other, though, like, you could tell it's a mutual respect. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I don't really know if that would be like, I don't think that would be a battle that we would want to see. You feel me? Because I don't think it would get crazy. You feel me? But I would love to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it would be great for the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Fab, and, you know, I mess with Banks, hard body. Both of them brothers is great MCs. I would just love to see it for the culture. Feel me?
Fab, what you thought about Fab, you know, actually speaking on it? You know what I'm saying? Because this is his first time breaking his silence. I want to salute to
real pressure.
Yeah,
it's real pressure out here, Reck. You feel me? When like you constantly, real shit is pressure, bro. When people keep talking about it, people pretty much building it up to where it gotta happen. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now that he addressed it, now you know Banks is gonna address it, and you know we be right back up here talking about shots fired, bro. It just depends on who's gonna shoot the first shot. You feel me?
I like this type of talk. It's my kind of talk.
So let's get to it. Let's get to it, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something right now, man. And this is just me, you know, just trying to fill out the landscape, trying to fill out the energy. I ain't gonna front, man. A show like this is needed, and when niggas is firing shots, is needed for hip hop. Yes, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And we can get on wax though, and that's the thing. Ain't nobody got to get literally shot. Nobody got to really catch a dome shot, and that casket got to dip. You feel me?
Yo, listen, let me say this, right? I felt like So I'm a fan of Oskino, right? Oskino, my guy, right? I just feel like he's super authentic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching an interview yesterday of Oskino, right? And he was talking about Jay-Z and all that. And he said it too. He was like, yo, I think Jay-Z bars was mid. But he said, I feel like he could have did way better. But he said, now I'm thinking about responding and making a diss of my own, right? So even though Jay-Z bars was mid, what Jay-Z did was he started a fire. You feel me? Where now it's like he about to start bringing niggas back outside. So that goes into your point about doing it for the culture. Feel me? Now Nicki about to come outside. Drake is already outside. You feel me? Conway is outside. You know what I'm saying? So now he done kind of lit that spark. Like now everybody back outside, bro. And I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody going at everybody. I don't really know what the Conway situation is. Conway is nice though, bro.
Yeah, real nice.
He nice.
Nice.
And you know he got shot in his face, right?
Yeah.
So he talked about that in an interview a long time ago. And he said he got to pick certain beats. You feel me? So when he rhyme, it go with like his rhyme pattern and shit. Can you imagine if he didn't get shot in his face, bro, and he could rhyme over any beat, the type of beats he would be? Because he's nice just picking certain beats, feel me?
Nah, he nice. So, I ain't gonna front. I like all of them. All of them to me serves a purpose. They all fall in different pockets. You know what I'm saying? They all, you know, they ill. I ain't gonna front. Griselda is ill, man. Salute to Benny. That's the homie, you know, for real, for real.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is Benny the Butcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, just current rappers, is he top 5?
Well, as a lyricist, if we talking about lyricism,
I'm talking about lyricism. Like right now, is he top 5? Just as current rappers, like right now.
Man, the type of shit I love, yeah, like those. I ain't gonna front. Like them upstate niggas got it, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm upstate.
Oh, my nigga Reck is riding for upstate. Okay, Reck.
I'm NYC, right? And but look, I never looked at like. I embrace everybody, you know what I mean? No matter where you come from, you know what I mean? Because you nice. There you go. And salute to the God, peace to the God, Rakim. It ain't where you from, it's where you at. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie to you, Reck. So it's Wednesday today, right?
Yeah.
This weekend, because when you say shit, you feel me? I'm like, all right, bro. Because like I give everybody a fair shot. So I never really listened to Finesse 2 times, but you said he got bars. On like this weekend, I'm gonna go listen to him, bro, and I'm gonna come back to you and we gonna have that talk.
I'm gonna say this. I heard a freestyle. Well, I may have heard a couple, but one particular off the Bone Thugs and Biggie shit. What's the name of that shit? Notorious Thugs. He freestyled.
That was fire.
You heard that. He went crazy on that shit. Like the way he was riding the beat, his substance, he was talking the shit. You know what I mean? Run the likes up too. This is the livest show. This is called Shots Fire. I got the homie Harlem on the line, by the way, and I'm taking calls. This is the hottest show, period. Okay. And you know, I'm gonna give you the hottest topics, the newest shit, and we got a lot more to tap into. But this is what we're gonna do. Harlem, tap back in because we got some more callers. You know, I got you.
Yes, sir.
Tap back in.
Yes, sir. My brother.
My brother. Lines is on fire. Run the likes up. We got close to 400 in here in like 10 minutes. Run the likes up. The like button. Hold on. Before I take my brother JR, I need the likes to match the people in the room. This is the livest show. Okay. I'm M.Reck. I'm your host. The like button costs you nothing. Let's get the likes up real quick, okay? So this algorithm could be sunned out. This algorithm is my son, okay? But I need y'all to hit the likes up. You know what I mean? We got to put this algorithm in perspective. I'm putting belt to ass to this algorithm, okay? I need your help. And it's going to help your algorithm. Let's get it. We got my brother JR from the low on the line. JR, what's the word?
Peace, man. Peace to the Rec Mob. Peace, SJ. Peace, David Flat. And peace to you, my brother. And peace to the whole Rec Mob family, B.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. JR, did you hear the intro lineup with the shots fired? Like, are you tuned in?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And we got a lot more. I got 50 doing an interview, speaking on his baby moms and the Diddy X-rated tape. Ray Daniels addressing Jay-Z.
I mean, I wanted to start with Fab real quick.
Let's get it.
I think Fab is showing people, you know what I'm saying? That's how a media trained person responds. That was a great response by him. He, you know, that was very smooth. Nothing but love for Fab for that, because he didn't get baited.
Correct.
You know, even the goofy that was with him was trying to bait him into it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jomo.
Yeah. Even the goofy that was with him was trying to, you know, line him up. But of course, Fab is too smooth for that. And shout out to him. That's being media trained. And he, you know what I mean? Let the people decide. That's the smartest answer you got.
That's a
you know what I'm saying?
And hold on, this may be a coincidence, but somebody just dropped a super chat under John Jackson. And if you know, what is Fab government? If you know, you know. I believe that's it. We find out Fab is on the tap in and dropping super chats. Let me know, Fab, that's you? It's all good. It's you. You feel me? Because you know niggas be in the bushes. You feel me? Run the light. Hold on. Matter of fact, if that's Fab, I gotta definitely let off some shots then. You know what I mean? Even if it's not. Let's get it.
Yo. But, you know, shout out to him, because that was fire. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about Banks, I gotta say, Banks be dropping a lot of heat. He don't really push himself. You know, I don't know why that is. You know, he's just about the music. But Banks be having heat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because the Course of the Inevitable was, you know what I mean, the Course of the Inevitable was a fire album. The joint he did with Method Man was crazy. Where they be playing off, you know what I mean? When they be bouncing off each other. Was it Raises?
I don't know the name of it. Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? That song was fire, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Banks be having a lot of heat that people be sleeping on. So don't think that because he ain't being pushed to the forefront because he don't be doing nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, kissing the ring. If you go to Son's you know, his music page, Son be having bangers.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. We got my brother JR on the line cooking. Keep cooking, JR. Go ahead. I wanna address Conway. What's your thoughts on Conway? Is he taking shots at West Side, Benny, or the whole Griselda? Because I mean, did you hear what he said?
Wow. I mean, I ain't catch what he said, man, but I hope that ain't the case, man, because I like them brothers together. You know what I mean? Something you said, I actually agree with. You talking about the new rappers right now? Like, if you talking about every rapper that's new from all around the country right now, them dudes will be in my top. Particularly Conway the Machine and Benny, but those two particularly would be in my top for all the young dudes. I'm not talking about like overall all people who still rapping. I'm just saying all of the young gunners type style. Like, some dudes is like my favorite because they still spitting.
Yeah. Now that's a fact. Look, you know, JR, this is what
they're not with the hibbity dibbity. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, make ahead.
This is what we gonna do. Tap back in. We got some new people calling. You know, it's hard for me to spread it out, so I'm trying to spread it out as much as possible. Tap back in because I want your thoughts on all the other clips I played. I'm gonna play them again, and I want you to call back.
All right, I'm
assessment.
Copy. I'm listening. I'm right here. All right, man. Salute. Peace to the Wreck Mob, y'all.
Peace to the Wreck Mob. Salute. Lines is on fire, y'all. Salute. We gonna have to keep this thing rolling though today. We gotta roll, y'all. We gotta roll. I'm kicking the podium today. I'm drop kicking the podium today. It's something in the air. Run the likes up. Salute to the Wreck Mob caller. State your name and where you calling from. Let's get it.
Yo, M.Reck, what up? This is Andy. I'm repping Canarsie, but funny enough, I'm in East New York right now.
Say word. That's my hood. Salute to Canarsie in East New York. Matter of fact, hold on. You saying that?
Yeah.
I gotta bust shots for Canarsie in East New York. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Yeah.
Busting shots for Brooklyn, Canarsie, and East New York. So, bro, let's get it. You got the floor. What you want to address first? Because we got a lot of topics. What you want to address first, bro?
Yeah. Let's address that Banks Fab talk. I wanna speak on that real quick.
Let's get it. So,
my take on it. Yeah. My take on M.Reck. Fab and Banks, they both great lyricists. But Banks is a craftsman lyricist. Fab is more of a, he gonna say some shit that's witty and ill and make you feel cool about yourself. But Banks is gonna say some shit that's gonna make you think. His later shit, his newer music, is more intellectually inclined and he has more range. His last album Banks put out in October was called Halloween Havoc 6, the Six of Swords, which is a reference to spiritual shit. So Banks is more in more pockets than Fab. Fab do what he do and dominate his lane great. But Banks has more range. I think Banks is a better songwriter because he touches on more topics. And Banks is gonna say some stuff that make you think. Fab is a nigga, he's dope, ill as fuck. And I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go with Banks. Banks is gonna say something to make you think. Fab's gonna make you say something that's gonna make you say ooh and ah. But it's gonna be easy to digest. Banks bars nowadays, you gotta get 8 hours of sleep, you gotta go to the gym, you gotta be in shape to hear what he talking. Cause he's talking some shit that's over your head. He's talking over your head. Now, I want to address something that a caller said earlier. He said that Fab kept going, but Banks stopped to something like that. A couple callers before said that. That's so far from the truth. Fab hasn't put out an album or a project since 2019. That's almost a decade ago. That's before COVID. Banks, on the other hand, has put out 7 projects, 6 albums and a mixtape between 2021 and 2025. All fire. All fire. So let me ask you a question, M.Reck. If me and you are both boxers, but I've been boxing for the last 7 years, and you haven't boxed in 7 years, who's the better boxer? The person who's been in the ring more consistently. You know what I'm saying? If me and you are both ball players, and you didn't touch a basketball in 7 years, what's up?
I would say this. You got a point. You are the sharper boxer. You know what I mean? If you've been in the gym, if Fab been in the gym, don't forget, niggas still be busting out those verses, those freestyles. Remember, with that freestyle that he did off the I forgot the G Unit beat where he smoked 50 boots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas was saying 50 gonna have to make up with Lloyd Banks. And matter of fact, it started here. I was the one who broke that. You know what I mean? And matter of fact, salute the Fab.
I was watching the show.
Yeah, salute the Fab, but he in the building. AdWords let it be known. Fab is dropping these super chats. I gotta be Fab under his government. Salute. Let's get it. But keep cooking.
Shout to Fab.
Salute.
So Fab put out some verses, but one verse or a whole album. Banks has been dropping albums, my G, albums and a mixtape, a 20-track mixtape where he jacking other people's beats and going bananas on the shit. Now, the one thing I will agree with though, M.Reck, you touched on it earlier. He got to clean up his vocals a little more. He need to clean that up because if his voice sounds muffled under certain beats, and his engineer, they need to clean that up because Banks is so sharp lyrically. A part of the reason why you can't catch his bars is because it's not coming through clearly, and also it's over a lot of people's heads. Like he'll say some shit that I caught years ago when he said he said you should have never been crossing me, lay you out perpendicular. Like when he say shit like that, it's like it didn't catch my mind, but after a while I said, oh shit, I get it. Perpendicular angles in mathematics is formed when 2 lines cross. Should have never been crossing me, lay you out perpendicular, as in you're gonna be laid out on the cross on the ground. He say shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He said, should have never been crossing me, lay him out perpendicular, celebrate for the perishing party on the peninsula, making this book a masterpiece, 20 chapters convincing you, so sinister, 40 new bars sharp as your minister. So he starts with an entendre, with a religious reference, and he ends it with a religious reference. Like there's so much to unpack when he rap now. You know what I'm saying? Fab is dope, but his bars are easy to digest, and he mastered the art of perception. You know what I'm saying? So perception says that Fab is better, but if you got your ears to the bars, Banks is way better. If they stood in front of each other and battled each other, It would be a 30. I'm sorry, it would be a 30.
You said a 30.
It would be a 30.
All right, we're gonna put.
It would be a 30.
We're gonna put money on that. We're gonna get to that talk. You know what I mean?
It would be a 30. It would be a 30, M.Reck.
Listen, it'd be a 30 Brooklyn way. How about that? The Brooklyn way. We're gonna do it. How about that?
Listen. I'm from Brooklyn. You don't think I want to say Fab 30? I would love to say Fab 30. I'm from Brooklyn.
Listen.
But I got to keep it real. My ears tell me otherwise. You know what I'm saying? My ears tell me otherwise. Banks is that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They've been doing it the same amount of time, but Banks is more active right now.
That's what's up. But look, I appreciate you tapping in. We got a lot of people calling. Great assessment, by the way. Tap back in.
Yeah, most def.
Tap back in because we gonna keep this show rolling. All right?
Yeah, I'm gonna tap back in. Holler at me later.
Let's get it. Lines on fire, y'all. Run the lights up. Okay. It is not a game. Run the lights up. This is what I'm gonna do. Y'all playing. Hold on. We got the queen on the line, but I need these likes to match the people in the room. We got over 500 people in here in like 20-something minutes. We need those likes to match the people in the room. I'm not gonna move until those likes match the people in the room. We got a lot of people in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? That's tapped in. We need those likes to go crazy real quick. We're gonna wait for those likes to get to 250 because you know the queen gonna drop a whole bunch of platinum nuggets. Okay, get the likes up to 250 because y'all getting this great content and y'all get to voice your opinion. Stop playing, man. Let's get it. But anyhow, we got the queen. Songs by Alicia on the line. Salute to the Wreck Mob Truckers. What's happening, queen?
Love, honor, and respect. Peace and love. M.Reck, how you doing?
I'm great. Talk to me. How you feeling?
I'm wonderful. Like I say, great and grateful.
Yes, likewise. Where you want to start, queen? Because it's a lot of topics. Where you want to start?
So I wanted to tell you, number one, I hope behind the scenes you are getting checks for ambassador deals. And the reason why I say that, and if not, they on the way, because when Griselda first came out, you're the one that put me on the Griselda.
Oh, salute. Appreciate that.
You push a lot of people and you big up a lot of people, and of course, you've been doing that. And I wonder sometimes if they even have a clue like how many fans they get because of you. Like so many artists, like you always the first to put them out. You were the first to give people interviews. Like I just hope they appreciate the marketing that you do for them for free, just on the love of the music and the culture.
That's a fact. It's funny that you said that. The last time I saw Benny, and I think that's the first time we met in person. And when I was about to introduce myself, he like, come on now. I'm Wreck Mob, Wreck. Don't do that. You ain't got to introduce yourself. You know what I mean? He let me know like he's part of the family. He said, I'm a subscriber. It's Wreck Mob. So, and that was at Shade 45. That was like right when the pandemic was about to hit or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. 2019, yeah, like maybe a year before the pandemic really hit. No, actually a couple of months because it was 2019 in December. So it was actually a couple of months, maybe like 3-4 months before the pandemic hit. So he definitely showed that love, you know what I mean, that support that he gets from myself and from the brand. So, love is love. And I do it for the culture, you know what I mean? Because I'm not a hater. If you got talent, you are a lyrical MC, or you make dope records, or your contribution to the culture is something that's needed, I gotta salute that. I gotta support that. So that's what I do it for. Whether they recognize it or not, I'm gonna get mine. You know what I mean? Respectfully. Thank you, Queen, though, for
Absolutely. I'm just the kind of person that when somebody helped me, I'm gonna shout it out on the mountaintop, and I'm sending a check,
Yeah.
So I just had to say that.
I need those checks too. So if y'all listening, y'all been getting a lot of support. Yeah, you can send those checks in, super chats in, cash. Matter of fact, the Cash App is $ MRecktv. Yeah, so no, that we cashing checks over here all day. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm glad you said that. But continue on, Queen.
Yeah, I love them. I hope that that's not what we think it is, and if it is, they mend it.
Word.
If they don't, they're all great, so they'll be fine. But I just hate to see family beefing, especially from where they came and where they've taken this to. Like, I don't want to see that. But he was flowing real smooth. Gotta give it to him as always.
That's a fact.
It's certain people that you're never. It's almost like you are humbly impressed, but never surprised.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
And that's one of the reasons why the other night, I got some flack in the chat, and they really gave me. Yeah, they gave me hell. They said I was a hater. I was dumb as hell. Get her off the line. But the reason why I said that I just wasn't impressed with Jay-Z is not because I'm a hater. I'm never a hater. Like, M.Reck can vouch for that. Like, I don't hate on anybody.
Fact.
I just say, what I feel, and that's it. But when in regards to his lyrics, I'm not gauging that on comparing him to anybody but himself and the standard that he has already set. I was always a Jay-Z fan. I have every album. Got rhymes memorized. Like, so I'm not hating on him, but he can do better. Period.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, well, he was just freestyling. He just came off the dome. He done made some of his greatest songs just freestyling coming off the dome.
Correct.
What we talking about? So, no, I wasn't hating. I'm never a hater. I got too much love for people, to hate. But if you wrong, you wrong. If it's not fly, it's not fly.
Correct.
And that's just what it is. I think Spesh, hey man, just call Jada and ask him to work with you, bro. Don't do that. Like, this. First of all, this play that everybody is running on the internet is played out. Everybody is now on this. We're gonna be disgracefully disrespectful. We're gonna jump out the window to diss somebody to run a play for attention. It's a reason why he never worked with you again. And it ain't because he ducking. Ducking what? He doesn't owe you anything.
Correct.
He doesn't have to work with you. So what is he ducking? Y'all weren't in a beef back and forth. If you wanted to run that, you could have did it a long time ago, but you didn't. You wanted him to work with you. But how do you think that you can insult a person and how dare you tell him you're going to let him redeem himself?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was here before you.
Correct.
Setting the bar, setting standards, and assisting not only you, but other people to get on.
Correct.
Giving people game about how not to get screwed in the industry because of what he went through.
Facts.
It's crazy work. It's crazy work. You know what I mean? And shout out to Fabolous for being a class act, because you can, and that's the difference between people who know who they are. Same thing with Lloyd Banks. You don't have to insult or disrespect people to be acknowledged for your greatness. You shine regardless. And both of them, they're not weak at all by any sense, but they're gentlemen. They're respectful. They respect each other as colleagues. This is business. It's the music business, but it's business. You have to watch the way you conduct yourself, just like if you were in the corporate world. People have gotten beside themselves, and they don't realize that all of this behavior that they play into makes a difference in how you're marketing it and how much marketing dollars you get. Because you're not commercially sellable because you don't know how to conduct yourself. So, like I said, and I love them both because, you know, they both bring something great to the table. So, like, for me, I don't even compare them. I think that if they did battle, it would just bring the greatness out of both of them, and it would be amazing. But I can't even call it on who would win, honestly, on that, because I love them both.
That's a fact. So, Queen, this is what we're gonna do. You more than welcome to call back. We got a lot of new people calling, a lot of new people in the room. So we're gonna rotate the phone lines. You drop platinum nuggets as always. And I'm gonna confirm what you said earlier. I never heard you hate on nobody. Okay. So y'all need to just check that at the door. Check that hate at the door. Don't put that on her. You know what I mean? Songs by Alicia. Once again, thank you. Tap back in. One of my biggest supporters, Wreck Mob, also a Wreck Mob trucker. And love is love, Queen.
Love is love. Peace.
Right, peace. Let's get it. The lines is on fire. Philly calling up crazy. And hold on 1 second, caller. By the way, damn, they say I missed 64 calls. How? That's nuts. By the way, ain't the game tonight? Let me know. Don't New York play the Spurs tonight? The Knicks play the Spurs tonight? I'm bugging. Game 1. Run the lights up. Who y'all got? Who y'all betting on, man? What we doing? You know, I'm from the town, y'all, New York City. So I gotta rep the town, orange and blue all day. But caller, state your name and where you calling from. Let's get it.
What's going on? I'm Eli. I'm calling from LI, Long Island.
All right, let's get it, good brother. What you want to address? Because we got a lot of topics. What you want to address, man? Talk to me.
Yo, bro, I want to address all of it, honestly, man. I guess I'll start with the Lloyd Banks Fab.
Okay.
I'll be quick about it. But honestly, I really don't think. I think Fab is the better artist overall. If we're talking about lyrics, I got Fab too. I like what you said earlier about Lloyd Banks being muddy and he needs better engineers. I'm 34, so yeah. When I was coming up and I heard Lloyd Banks, and I thought he was fire, but I just didn't. I couldn't really get into it all the way just because I heard that muddiness all the way through, like everything. So it was always Fab for me. I do like how Fab addressed it, but yeah, I'm going Fab, and if there was the battle, it'll be Fab. It'll be Fab, just off creativity, just off lyricism, just off versatility. He got different flows. He gets in different pockets. Lloyd Banks ain't never do a soul tape series. Like, do people forget who Fab is? What about There Is No Competition? All three of those. And I know Lloyd got some heat too, but I don't think it's close, honestly. And then
I believe Lloyd Banks' solo mixtape series is PLK, if I'm not mistaken, and then he got Halloween Havocs. You know what I'm saying? He put out a lot of solo mixtapes. I ain't gonna hold you. He put out a lot of music, you know. But
I guess it's just me. I guess it's just I heard all of that. It just didn't mean as much to me as like those tapes I just named by Fab. Like it just didn't mean that much. Like I don't know how to explain it, but that's just how I feel. Like I feel like Fab's lyrics hit harder.
Got you. Gotcha.
You know, Lloyd Banks is nice, super nice, but it's come and go. Like when I think of Lloyd Banks lyrics, it's the Masterpiece sneaker, and that's the one that still stick out. But when I go to Fab, like I got lyrics from different eras that just hit.
Got you. So let's address this real quick. What you thought about Conway freestyle verse? I want to say this. He freestyled to Drake, Make Him Pay. The sample from Denise Williams, free. But I had to script the music because I don't own the copyrights. You know what I'm saying? And I put it under my man AdWords theme music, and it kind of fell in pocket. It really fell in pocket when I was hitting the how you knew.
No, it did. I heard it. Yeah.
I couldn't do it on the editing program. I gotta learn, but the shit kind of fell in pocket. I was like, oh shit, I may have to send that to Conway, you know what I'm saying, either for a feature or just let him rock on it, you know what I'm saying, for my brother AdWords. You dig? That's just
I heard both versions, the Drake beat and then what you did at the beginning of the show with it. I thought that was fire. And as far as
that was by accident. That was just me putting music under the content. And I'm like, oh shit, this shit kind of fit a little bit. Now a DJ or producer, AdWords, matter of fact, AdWords, take that freestyle and we may have to do what we do with that. You dig what I'm saying? And put it to that beat. You feel what I'm saying? And cook up. But nevertheless, you got the floor. I'm gonna fall back.
Yeah, no, you definitely you should, think about producing because that was hard. But I thought Conway, I love the freestyle, bro. I wish I had a better understanding of what was really going on because West, West my guy, Benny my guy, I bump all of them on the regular. So it hurts because I'm a Griselda guy. So, and you don't like to see that, man. It's like The Rock breaking up all over again, bro. Like, so, but as far as the freestyle goes, that's the Conway I enjoy. I was getting a little tired of the Derringer beats. I was getting a little tired of not tired of the beats, but just the subject matter that come along with it. It could get a little repetitive. When he starts rapping like that joint he did over the Drake joint, that remind me of, you ever heard Conway the Cow?
Did I hear that? I think I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a West Side Gun song actually, but Conway has like the lead verse on it. West Side just do like a quick little 16, but it's that type of bag where he's more introspective, but still giving you them bars, and that's the Conway I enjoy. So I thought that freestyle was fire. I just wish it wasn't what it was, but it is what it is.
No doubt, good brother. I'm gonna ask you something real quick because time is moving today. I don't even know where the time be going, but and a lot of people calling. What's your thoughts on the 38 Spesh and Jadakiss? As a matter of fact, Jadakiss responded. Jadakiss' response was like, he must be on them shrooms, laughing out loud. You taking them shrooms to the face, you know what I'm saying? Jadakiss responded a few times. I got Jada first response, still here, boom. And Kiss was pretty much was like, I don't flex. I just remind them there's levels to this shit. You heard? So
yeah, so I feel like the last caller where she said, it's a little disrespectful, a little out of pocket for him to be talking like that. Now, mind you, I remember that song, and yeah, 38 had the best verse on it. Flat out, he did. But I don't think Jada, to me, I don't know any of them, but to me, it's like Jada's like the, the big dog, the OG, the veteran, just letting the new guys shine, and that's how it came off to me when I heard the song. I noted that like Jada not really going in like he normally do. So I just felt like he was letting. They're not young, but the newer cats do their thing. So it did. 38 want to. Jada's not the one to play with like that. If it really was to come down to it, and mind you, I just heard 38 Special's last joint, 8 Shots, I think it's called. no skip on there. Every verse is fire. I think 38 is
right.
nice, but
not
when it
38 Spesh is nice, and that's my man too, by the way. You know, and I got a joint with 38 Spesh too. So salute, and he did the beat. So
I gotta hear that.
Yeah. Salute to Spesh with my man Done Right. You know, that's Done Right record. So yeah, this is what we gonna do. What's your handle again? What they call you, good brother? Because I gotta take some more callers.
Eli B.
Eli B. And where you calling from?
Queens.
Eli B.
But I'm in Long Island right now. I work in Long Island.
Okay, tap back in, good brother, and run those likes up, homie. Not just you. I'm just saying to the people. Appreciate you.
Copy.
Appreciate you. Lines is on fire. They said I missed 124 calls. Shit. It's on fire. When I tell you it was on fire, run the likes up. Hold on, JR. Run the likes up, Rack Mob. Let's get the likes up over 300 real quick. We had 292. Let's get them up 300. We got over 500 people staying in the room. We got hundreds of missed calls. Run it up. The like button costs you nothing. Actually, it's gonna get your algorithm lit. You know what I mean? And make it synonymous with mine. You know what I mean? So you get some of that M.Reck wave to your shit. Okay. But nevertheless, we got my brother JR on the line. JR from the lower. What's the word?
Yo, what's poppin', man? Good call so far. And salute to the Queen Songs by Alicia. Never get you off the line. Never ever.
Fact.
Keep you on the line.
All
That's
day.
big facts.
All day. You
already know, Reck. I just wanted to call back in because two things. I like what Song by Alicia says. If they was if Fab and Lloyd was the battle, they would bring out the best in each other, and we would be the winners. And both of them brothers is nice. Both of them brothers is dead nice.
Factual.
That's a big fact. And I like what the other brother said. He said that, I want to say it a little different. I think Fab has very pretty punchlines. Like basically meaning his punchlines, I believe the females will like him as well. Now Lloyd can do that too. I think Lloyd can do that too. But when I hear their more deeper songs, I always felt that Lloyd is a little better at doing that particular part than Fab is. They both nice though. Dead nice. But and the song the album I was talking about was The Course of the Inevitable 3, and the song with Method Man is 101 Raises.
Okay.
But there's another song on there called Voices, and that track is he goes crazy. I just wanted because the brother was saying something about how he talks deeper. So I wanted to say this part. He goes, "Don't fear the reaper. Look, ain't no sleep for my kind. Don't trust the preacher. I'm getting weaker with time. From shoes to juggling 4 keys at a time. Whoever built this road had an evil design. Remorse from surviving those you're leaving behind. Some things you gotta accept, even decline. The truth ain't that far from theory. Seeking you'll find. Too many broke niggas stepping cheapens the wine."
Damn.
Now,
that's it.
Listen, hear that back, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Hear that back, and that's what I'm talking about with Banks, bro. Like he a real animal. Aside, like moved away from the chick, you know, or the more popping songs. When you get like on those tracks that you got on the side, like you know what I mean. You know, you put an album on, those other tracks on the side, them joints begin. Hella deep. And we also got to remember, son almost lost his life. He got hit 5 times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're right.
So your mentality goes to a different place sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put that out there, man. But both of them brothers is dead nice. I'm not trying to take no shots at Fab. Fab is dead nice, bro. But whoever built this road had an evil design is crazy. That's a crazy ball. I'm just going to say, yo, dog, that's a wild ball, bro.
Nah,
but I don't want to hold your line up, man, Reck. But I love this kind of talk, dude.
Oh yeah,
get into it.
Come on, bro.
You've been in your bag, son.
Thank you, bro. I mean, look, this is why I had to fall back too, JR, because I'm like, the content wasn't, you know what I'm saying, wasn't moving me. You know what I mean? This is that
bozo content. What do you call that? Clickbait and bozo content This kind of content is cloth. Oh man, we getting to it.
No, this that cloth talk over here, man. This is shots fired. MRecktv. This is hip hop, baby. You know, and now that we here, I go live 3-4 times a day. You dig? And I appreciate you recognizing me doing my one too, man. And I do it for the coach.
Yeah, this is
for y'all, the Rec Mob, yourself.
Since you've been back on, bro, we've been going in.
Yes.
It's like this has been some good ass lives. I'm talking about the topics have been off the wall.
Salute.
Word.
Nah, I appreciate
you know what I mean?
And the callers, yourself and Songs by Alicia, and then all the new callers and everybody in the chat room. That's why I be telling people just run it up with the likes so it can push out to other people. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, JR, you more than welcome to tap back in. I'm gonna get some more people.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna keep this thing moving. Shots fired.
Yo, real talk. And Rec Mob, man, get them likes up, man. Let's stop playing with it, man. Talk to you soon, Rec.
No doubt, JR, my brother. Salute, King. Let's get it. The lines is on fire. Okay? Fire. Salute to the Rec Mob. We here. All right. Caller, state your name. Where you calling from?
Peace to the God, this Scorpio 313. I'm in Georgia right now. Right. Calling by way of Detroit, North Carolina.
Let's get it. Scorpio, what's happening with you, man?
Oh man, you got it. Hey, your girl was on fire. Songs by Alicia. She always on fire though.
Facts. She a gem. You know what I mean? She got her own show coming soon on this MRecktv platform. JR, you know, I'm gonna do this Rec Mob. I'm gonna have the Rec Mob front line. Janie B, you know what I mean? SJ, the Rec Mob front line gonna have their own show within the show. You feel me?
Oh, that's gonna be hype. That's gonna be hype right there. Well, let me go on and get to it before the people start trying to smoke me in the comments. I be smoking their ass back, I be smoking them back in the comments up under a different name though. But look, I think so for me, Fab is one of my favorite rappers, and I think I'm just partial towards Brooklyn rappers. Brooklyn rappers use a lot of metaphors all the way from Big Daddy Kane and so forth, you know. And I like that style of rap a whole lot better. Lloyd Banks, I've tried to listen to his stuff, man, but I can't even get through a whole Lloyd Banks tape, man. He don't click with me. You know what I'm saying? I hear everybody saying how great he is and how lyrical he is. He don't do it for me. You know, I like Jadakiss far better than I do Lloyd Banks. You know what I'm saying? I think Jadakiss and Lloyd and Fab would have been a better one than a Fab and a Lloyd Banks. As far as the younger people shooting at them, man, I think that's what hip hop always been. If you go back, Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel and them, they were taking shots at Run DMC. That was the old trying to get letting the new make they bones, you know. With LL, you had Kool Moe Dee and LL, you know what I'm saying? I think Kool Moe Dee watched them, but LL was the new, you know. So you always didn't have that older and that new one, and I don't think anything is wrong with that. You know, steel sharpens steel, you know, iron sharpens iron, you know. So you got to have that competitive nature inside of hip hop. The thing that I don't like, man, is we're the only genre that put an expiration date on our artists. You know, any other artist from any other genre, they can keep making records and keep making songs and performing all the way until they die. You know, but when it comes to rap, we the ones that say people are too old to rap and things of that nature. When you got generations in this now. With that, I'm gonna land my plane. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna reach back out, man. Peace to the God.
Peace to the gods. Yo, peace, Scorpio. Let's get it. The lines is on fire. We talking that talk. This is that cloth talk. Shot fired. M.Reck for MRecktv. We got the infamous Janie B on the line. What up, though?
What up, though, M.Reck? What up, though?
What up, though? What up, though? Janie B, what's the word?
Let me start off by saying salute to you, the king.
Salute, Janie B, queen.
Of this content. Thank you. And of setting trends and people following them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Shout out to Songs by Alicia. Say what you got to say, queen. People going to disagree with you, and agree with you. You always spitting facts, and that's 1,000% right. You ain't gotta explain what's already understood. Don't need to be explained. Shout out to JR for always backing up the queens. You and him always got our back.
You're ready.
Now, I came to shoot a couple of shots.
Let's go.
First off, and this ain't got nothing to do with you. First off, this nigga Jay-Z think he's slick. He done threw some stuff in the background, so we ain't on that no more. For them weird elementary school rhymes he did. It was trash. And I ain't backing down. I don't care who don't like it. It was trash. He ain't got nobody else to steal from. So these are raps that he really got to put out. And I want to shoot another shot.
Let's go. Hold on. Matter of fact, you shooting shots. My bad. Let me bust the hammer off real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, bust it.
Yeah, you want to shoot some more shots? Because I got shots all day. Let's go.
Oh, okay. And now with 50 Cent, I don't know. I don't think nobody caught this. I told you a little while ago he was using that girl Selena Powell he as a handler for Lil Meech.
Oh,
remember me telling you that?
You did say that. I ain't going front. You said that shit months ago, a long time ago.
Everybody said Janie B just hate 50 Cent. Right?
That's a fact.
Okay, M.Reck, then tell me this. While she was in his comment when he was talking crazy about Diddy having a little one, saying he got a little one too.
Yeah, I seen that wild shit. I'm like, that's the Wendy Williams and Tasha K department. You know what I'm saying? But being that you a female, that's perfect. Send your shots.
Now, here's what I got for all these niggas that think I hate 50. And I don't like this nigga for what he did to my people. But I ain't no liar. I don't allow nobody's private parts, mine and nobody else's. I also said on your show a while ago when somebody else said that he didn't have a big one. I told you that these niggas was lying.
Man, oh man.
Now this nigga ain't compared for Selena Gomez or whatever her name is, Selena girl.
Yeah.
For her, because she's sleeping with everybody, he might not have a big one because the world done slept with you. But he is average. That's all I'm gonna give you, 50, because that's all you got.
Damn, hold on. Shots fired. We gotta get the shots going again. Shots fired.
Yeah, he ain't in the itty bitty committee. He's just in the average committee.
Damn. More shots fired. God damn.
As far as Banks and Fabolous, I'm just gonna say it like this. When I was ready to go out and do damage, Banks is who I listened to. When I felt like partying and just kicking back, Fabolous was what I was listening to.
I hear that.
And I'm gonna say this too, M.Reck. I got Harlem back on the right team because he was dogging me, and shout out to him, I love him. And he was dogging me when I said that Fab was Macy's son back months ago. Now he came and used that same thing on you. Shout out to me for giving you information to use. But on top of that, both of these niggas is Mace's son. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to break it down even deeper than that. When Mace was Murder Mace, that's Banks. When he just was dollar sign Mace, that's Fab.
Damn.
So I mean, think about it.
Breaking it down. Look, keep cooking.
And with Jadakiss, people need to stop trying to keep Jadakiss local. Mm-hmm. Some people don't even have to get out here and argue and fight no battle, because the battle is fought all over the world for Jadakiss.
That's a fact. You know, the people.
More people, not to cut your wisdom, more people know Jadakiss from being a solo artist than they do with the Locks. Mm. And he was with the Locks first. And shout out to them. This ain't no hate to them. I love all three of them dudes. I'm just speaking facts. Some people are New York rappers and tri-state New York rappers. Jadakiss is worldwide.
That's a fact.
So stop. These lower tier niggas need to stop putting themselves in the same conversation. Stop connecting yourself to greatness, and you ain't did what greatness already did.
Well, let me say this, because you know, Kiss is my man, is the homie. 38 Spesh is the homie. I think.
Shout out to Spesh. I ain't got nothing against 38 Spesh. I don't have nothing against them.
Yeah. No, I'm about to say this. Do you think Max B opened that door?
I said that, M.Reck. Remember, I had called you 5 times on that live. Mm-hmm. You cut the live off when I came back and said to you, "No, we ain't giving this nigga no pass, because if Big Daddy Kane get on the stage with this nigga, that's gonna open the door for all the rest of these niggas to think they got the blueprint to do the same thing."
Now, we did have that conversation. You said that. This is a fact. This is a fact. That's why, think about it, that opened the door for me to kind of like, this linked into this show, because I wasn't having it. I'm like, I'm on my personal journey, but niggas disrespecting Big Daddy Kane.
That's why you came back.
That's why I came back. I said, I ain't with it. And then like a show or two later, we got Shots Fired, the official show. So we here. Mm-hmm. We here. Mm-hmm. You know?
But M.Reck, listen, I have been in the background of a lot of people's shows. I ain't never said one word on it in the chat or when they have a phone call. I don't really care. You are special.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You more than welcome. You don't waver. You call things just how you see them. If somebody else got another point of view on it, if it makes sense, then you change up part of it. But these niggas out here is for the streets. They keep talking about women and men. No, these niggas out here for the streets. These niggas is the new bitches. Excuse my French.
Damn.
And I'm talking about rappers. They done turned into. I thought back from where I came from, the rappers was the cool ones. The rappers was the ones moving the needles. The rappers was the ones that people was listening to, although a lot of them was getting their information from people like me. They was telling stories about people that they knew who actually walked the life. But still they had a persona. Now these niggas just out here talking to be talking.
That's what they do.
And if I would say 85% of the rap game, old or new, ain't gonna be able to see Jadakiss. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. And I don't know Jadakiss. I know his catalog. He don't change who he is. He even go up on Fat Joe when he lying and capping.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Janie B spitting as always. They even in the chat room they acknowledging that you dropping those gems. And yeah, I've been live for an hour and 4 minutes. Somebody just came in and said, "Reck, how long you been live?" I'm late. Been live for like an hour, so we got another hour. We're gonna cook up. Janie B, you cooking as always. Tap back in. I'ma get some new callers on the line, and you could call back in and fire more shots because you definitely
and I'm gonna fire one more shot.
Okay.
Tell a nigga Harlem to stay on topic.
Shots fired at the Wreck Mob. This is what this is friendly fire.
Yes, this friendly fire. I love you, Harlem, but sometimes you go up on a tangent. Stay on topic, nigga, or be topic adjacent.
Damn, friendly fire. Harlem called a stray by JD.
Yeah, he called it stray, but I love you anyway, Harlem. I'm looking for him to call back with the shit. Come on with it.
Let's get it, JD. I appreciate you. Let's get it.
Appreciate you more.
Let's get it. The line's on fire. I like the commentary. I'm loving the energy. I'll run the likes up. The Cash App is $ MRecktv. You know what I'm saying? And all the other information is at the bottom of the ticker. This is called Shots Fired. Also, the game is tonight. The Knicks versus the Spurs. Let me know who you got your money on, and let's talk hip hop, man. I got to get to these other topics too. So I'm going to take some more callers. Caller, state your name, where you calling from.
Legendary Lady Sparkle, what's going on? MRecktv.
What's going on? I don't know if you got me on the AirPods or you got me on a speakerphone, but we got to hear you crispy.
You hear me?
Right. Say it again, talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I had you on speaker.
Okay.
Shout out to Brooklyn. M.Reck is the best that ever did it, and I said what I said. Shout out to the Wreck Mob. Let me say this, and then I'm going to leave it at this, because I've been seeing a lot of stuff. This is not going to end well for nobody, and I'm going to leave it at that. And I pray that y'all have some kind of heated, not y'all, but I pray Jadakiss and Fabolous have some kind of conversation. I mean, Ray J going to the hospital and all of this nonsense. Clive Davis at the same time. Peebo Bryson deceased. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
It ain't going to end well.
Peebo Bryson.
Rest in peace. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. But
Rob Bates. I mean, it's sick. But like I said, it's not going to end well. But shout out to Wreck Mob. Just watch. Just sit and pay attention.
That's a fact. Appreciate it. Spooky in the daytime, y'all. Okay. Peace.
Peace. What's good?
What's going on, fam? State your name and where you calling from.
This is B out of Jersey and Philly.
All right. Talk to me, man. What you want to address? Because we got a lot of topics, man. Talk to me.
Yeah. The Conway John. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, I mean, they can settle that, man, because they they family, they brothers, man, they real brothers, Conway and Wes, and Benny is they cousins, so you know what I mean. Hopefully, that John can get rectified without what I mean, because that seemed like to be the deepest one out of all of them, because they really what I mean, family.
Correct. Anything else you want to address? Fabolous, Lloyd Banks, 38 Spesh, Jadakiss.
The 38 Spesh and Jadakiss, you know what I mean? I think he just, you know what I mean? I seen him touch back on the subject, talking about, I guess he reached out a few times as far as getting back on a song with him, even as far as paying for it. So, you know what I mean? I guess he feel a little offended to it, and it's probably friendly fire, you know what I mean? Just that competitiveness about the sport, you know what I mean? So I don't take that to be too serious, man.
I'm gonna say this for Spesh and people that don't know Jadakiss. That nigga don't answer that phone.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. That's why I don't even text him, call him. I text that nigga 2 times. That was it. Everything else, I see him in person. That's how I deal with him. You feel me? So, everybody else, they be kind of, I guess, getting any feelings. If you know, you know. If you really know Kiss like that, that nigga don't answer that phone for whatever reason. That's what. And he's the one that initiated. Yo, Wreck called me. I hit him a few times. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You can use your logic and you know what I mean, assess the situation, be like, and not take it personal. But some people, you know what I mean, they they'll take it personal, man. When 9 out of 10 times, man, it ain't personal. You know what I mean?
It ain't personal. Kiss is just,
because I could be like that with friends and family, my damn self, bro. If I don't feel like talking to you, if you don't text me and say it's an emergency, I might not call you back because I just don't feel like talking. You know what I mean? Like,
listen, man. Kiss did shit for me that I didn't even ask for, so I can never take that personal. And plus, with these devices, like even with my personal phone, my shit going crazy right now. But when I'm doing my live show, I'm not on that. You feel me? I'm on this line.
yeah.
So
yeah, that little intermission music, man, that joint's gonna be in my head now. Yeah, that joint's crazy. But as far as like the Fab and the Lloyd Banks, I don't know, bro. Like they got two different styles, man, and you know what I mean. I think early on when Banks was, you know, with G Unit, he made more like radio friendly type joints, because that's just the way 50 probably had it engineered to do, you know what I mean? Capitalize the most you can money wise. But you know, as later projects came out, man, his joints be more street shit to me. Not saying that Fab ain't, but I think Fab is more versatile when it comes to that, man. And I don't think people give Fab enough credit for how long he's really been in the game, man, and being really consistent, man. You know what I mean? Like,
no doubt. But yeah, bro. So look, I got some more callers. What I'm gonna
no doubt.
Some more topics I'm gonna address. All right. I appreciate you tapping in.
No doubt. Peace, beloved.
Peace. All right. This is what I want to do. I'm gonna break some new topics. I'm gonna play back the topics we got on hand, but I'm gonna address some new topics. But if anybody who need me to play back the clips, the compilation clips for the show, let me know. You want me to play it back real quick before I address the new topics? Put the fire emojis up or the thumbs up, and I'll play the compilation real back. If you need me to play it back real quick, put the fire emojis up or the thumbs up, and I'll run it back real quick, or just say yes. All right? I see people saying yes. So, all right, you now tuned in to Shots Fired with M.Reck, okay? Let's get it. So we're going to run it back real quick, y'all. Let's get it. MRecktv. Peace, worlds. M.Reck for MRecktv. You now tuned in to Shots Fired. On this episode, Fabolous addresses Lloyd Banks on who's the better lyricist. 38 Spesh fires shots at Jadakiss for ducking him. Conway the Machine fires shots at West Side Gun and Benny the Butcher. Mace fires shots at Gilly the Kid. It's wild lit. Now let's get to the shit.
I did a lot of reflecting when I spent last summer in Greece, thinking if it wasn't for Griselda, what would I be? Or maybe what would Griselda be if it wasn't for me? I used to want the rap glory, now all I want is my peace. Dinner with Hov, he told Dog, give your brother a piece. I seen it in his eyes right then, he don't want me to eat. Don't even get the credit for the work that I done on the beats, not to mention the money that was clipped in the other deceit. Put smut on my name and shaded me like I'm under a tree. Made people believe that the person who bugging is me. A lot that I could say, but I'm never the one that'll speak. I just want to be free.
In recent times, they've been trying to put you, who's the better MC between you and Lloyd Banks? Give me your thoughts on that. There you go. Jones said it.
I looked at it like barbershop talk. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a conversation that people want to have. You know, the internet is a place and social media is a place where everybody voices their opinions. I didn't feed into it like it was like a real thing, or if even Banks said it. Banks didn't participate in none of that. That's just people, you know what I'm saying, opinions, and everybody got opinions. Some people like Banks, some people like Fab, and that's how I left it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it alters what I do in any type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Some people don't want to be outshined on the record. Like, to be honest with you, I did a record with Benny. He put in with Benny and Kiss, and I happened to have the best verse on the record. I smoked the record. And Kiss never did a song with me again. He never did a song with me again. I don't think he'll ever do a song with me again. No, being honest with you, I don't think it'll ever be a chance. You got a chance to come redeem yourself, Kiss. Come on. Come outside. Come outside, nigga. Come outside.
He talking
Hey,
top
come
five.
outside. We
Crazy
talking top
right
five.
now.
We talking top
He
five.
talking
We
top
talking
five,
top
real
Listen,
crazy
listen,
right
listen.
now.
You go play Sunday
I
school.
ain't never heard nobody talking top five
Hey, yo,
like
hey,
that.
yo, and that's a hey, man. Hey, he been ducking me since. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, that's how it is. He been ducking me since. It's hey, man. You heard? Y'all gonna have to reorder y'all top five, man. You heard?
My God.
Y'all gonna have to reorder y'all top five, my nigga. It's new niggas and it's new niggas in the building. Upstate is here.
You think you can make it?
Hell no. You ain't playing no basketball, man. Come on, Mace.
Let me ask you something.
Killer. If I get in the gym, I don't know. I'm better than Gilly, though. I'm better than Gilly.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Mace, you're not.
I'm Rondo. I'm Rondo with a jump shot. You know that.
Mace,
don't
I'm
do
talking
Rondo
about
like that.
when you was in high school, you might have been. We was better than Gilly. Today, I'm taking my self-equation. I'm not better than Gilly. We not in shape for that shit. Gilly's still in decent shape for 45 years old. You running up and down the full court, like nigga. That should take a lot, my nigga. Let me ask you something.
You're right, Killer. If I'm in shape, Gilly doesn't get a basket. He doesn't get a basket. You know that. Killer, blanket.
You're not gonna get in shape though, murder. That type of shape full court.
Listen, Killer, blanket. You don't even see him no more. You don't even see him no more.
It's not going.
Yeah, we back. Salute to the Wreck Mob, man. Oh yeah, we never addressed Gilly and the whole Mace thing. Mace throwing shots at Gilly, saying that he had smoked Gilly on that basketball court. That's a different kind of smoke, but I still want to address that. What y'all think? You know what I'm saying? And I agree with Cam. Gilly is in shape. You know, Gilly is nice. You know, Mace is nice, but Mace hasn't been in basketball shape. Same thing with Cam. So at least Cam is being honest, and I think Mace know that. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, listen, it is what it is. Let's talk that, but also let's go to Ray Daniels. He addressed the Jay-Z shit, and I never heard Ray Daniels talk like this. I guess he want Jay-Z to put him on that Summer Jam screen, or the the screen, the big screen at Yankee Stadium too. You know what I mean? I think niggas feel like everybody feel like they could jump out the window and get at Jay-Z because Jay-Z is responding now. You feel me? So I think that's the play with niggas. Let's get it. Let's go to Ray Daniels real quick. He has some words for Jay-Z. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We here. All right.
To me, it's like I feel like Nas.
Let's get to the shit.
And to me, it's like I feel like Nas caught him. The casino play. I feel like people are catching on to Jay right now. I think people are tired of him. I really believe that. And I think that New York wanted to punish him by giving Nas. They wanted him to come there, do your little speech, and they knew they was gonna give it to Nas because yes, Drake. Jay wanted one first. People get mad at me for saying this, and I hope before y'all crucify me, you hear me. I don't think there's a difference between Jay-Z and Donald Trump. I've always said that. They're all no, hear me out. They are about them and their team, and only them and their team. Like Jay don't give a fuck about nobody that's not with him, right? So to me, it's like, so now let's take, this is why I feel like he shouldn't have went on stage and said the line to Drake. Because I feel like there's three giants of hip hop now. Drake, Jay, and Ye. I think those are the three that are at the top of hip hop, the peak of hip hop. So you attack Ye and you go on the Roos picnic, and this is supposed to be your big one, right? The big one. Meanwhile, Ye has 118,000 people in Turkey, the biggest rap concert in history.
Nobody's talking about it.
Who's bigger? No, nobody's talking about it because
this is Ray Daniels addressing Jay-Z Roots Picnic Freestyle. All right. I believe he got a podcast, Radar Report, I believe. And also I'm gonna salute Bag Fuel. We played a clip with 38 Spesh. Salute the Torre on Hip Hop Nation, Sirius Radio, Sirius XM. I just want to salute everybody. Salute Mason Cam. It is what it is show. You know, I'm just showing love to all the shows that we play clips from. Trying to think who else. Salute to Conway. That was from his Instagram. All right, let's get back to it. Run the lights up. I'm taking calls in 5 minutes.
Because Jay has a way of talking about the country. I mean, has a way of having the culture on lock. But what I'm saying is that if I'm on Jay's team, I might say, hey, don't talk that big talk when your boy who's under you has made more money, more impact, and on the night that you're doing the Roots concert, which we were there for everybody, including you, Ye sells out 118,000 seats in Turkey. I didn't even know they like hip hop in Turkey. And he sold out 118,000 seats. So for me, and then you diss Drake about his paperwork, but you're 17 years older than him. If you're supposed to have more, you're supposed to be more. You're supposed to be up. Jay has made his career picking on people younger than him, picking on people beneath him. And to me, it was like, I just didn't like the freestyle. I just was like, because I said it on this show. We know what Jay's going to do. He's going to do a freestyle. He's going to address everything, and he's going to let us talk about it. I'm tired of that. You ain't bigger than the culture. Y'all not tired of Jay-Z dropping a song and then us talking about it, and then he go over there and get money from all the big corporations. Because look at, they all talking about me. You know, it's just, to me, it's just like when you see the plays that he makes. And by the way, nigga, that's one of my idols, if not my top idol. But as a man, I would be fake if I'm at the age I'm in now and I worship him the same way I did when I was 22. I've seen enough. I've made my own millions. I've made my own mistakes. I've made big. And what I will tell you is that he has always had the advantage. So to me, I feel like this is a scary time for him because I don't know if he should drop the album. And let me give you another play. Let me give y'all another play. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Jay is not dropping that album without a partnership. You think Jay is going to give himself a chance to do 100,000 copies first week?
Did he? Let me stop that there. I just told this to the homie Rip the other day. If it wasn't yesterday, it was Monday. I said, yo, Jay-Z, a lot of things I say, I may not say it online, but I say it offline. I said, Jay-Z's not going to drop an album unless he has like a big brand to put it out, because he don't want those numbers to come back not looking a certain way. I just said this to Rip. He'll tell you, he probably tuned in. But this is the play. This is like him going out there. I'm going to say this, I'm going to finish the Ray Daniels. Jay-Z went out there on that stage in Philly. That was him pitching to whatever entities that's going to buy into doing a partnership with Jay-Z, so he could put the album out. Remember, he did the Magna Carta album with Sprint. You know what I'm saying? When was that? That was 2013 or whatever that was. But this is the play. He went on that stage at the Roots picnic. That was him pitching. Yo, I'm gonna do this freestyle. No one is gonna go viral. I'm gonna get at Drake, Nicki Minaj, Dame Dash, Kanye West, so forth and so on. And he gonna go to the highest bidder. But I'm gonna let Ray Daniels finish. But I had this conversation with Rip, and Rip, he could probably tap in the chat room or tap in on the line. This is a fact. Let's get it. Run the lights up.
Have a partnership with 444.
You think Jay is going to give himself a chance to do 100,000 copies first week?
Did he have a partnership with 444?
He didn't need to. 444 was enough. It was about Beyonce. It was the response to Lemonade.
And my bad, salute. It was Samsung. It wasn't Sprint. My bad. Salute. And I'm taking calls after these next clip or two. Run the lights up. Salute to the Wreck Mob. And this is called Shots Fired with M.Reck. Matter of fact, shots is fired. Ray Daniels is letting those shots. Let me bust off the hammer real quick, because he letting off multiple shots. Run the lights up. This is the livest show ever in the world, and it's just shots fired.
Everybody wanted to hear how he was going to respond to that.
You don't think that
Beyonce? It was the response to Lemonade. Everybody wanted to hear how he was going to respond to that.
You don't think that you think he needs a sponsorship?
I think. Okay, here's why. If he stayed and only focused on bars, he doesn't. But he's not focusing on bars. He's focusing on bills. So that means when you drop, you gotta be bigger than the boy. How you gonna diss me and you gonna sell 180,000, 300,000, and the boy sold 600 or some change?
Bundles.
That's my point.
You think Jay gonna do bundles?
He has to cheat. He has to cheat, bro.
Wow.
I'm telling you, like, you gotta understand something. Jay doesn't get this far without being conscious. Jay is conscious as fuck. He knows everything going on around him. Jay is thinking to himself, damn, Jay did 120,000. Fuck, that's big. Hip hop, like, he ain't did that. So you got to understand something. Jay is attacking, but I'm like, if I'm on Jay's team, I'm like, nigga, you better go sit down with Ye. You don't. That's why I think he was so bothered. This is the most alone he's been.
I don't know if he was bothered.
No, he felt the afro, the look. He came out on some Eazy-E, all black. I'm here to kill y'all. That was a statement. Jay has not changed his look in 10 years, and he did it that night. That's because I want y'all to. It's like when Michael Jackson did the moonwalk at that Motown 35 or 25, whatever it was. He knew what the moment was. He knew what it was.
So let me ask you this: what happens at Yankee Stadium?
I think he's going to do another freestyle.
Yep.
But I will tell you this: the album drops around the Yankee Stadium shows. If an album drops, it drops around the Yankee Stadium. Like, I seen his books around.
I said that too to Rip. Rip, you got to call in. I said that too. I said the next show, he's going to drop that album. So salute to Ray Daniels. He on one. He on the shit. Run the lights up. I'm taking calls in a little bit. Salute to the Wreck Mob, and this is Shots Fired.
I seen his play, but even when he said the brunch was canceled, the brunch wasn't canceled because niggas was hungry. The brunch was canceled because you had a light on your ass. The lawsuits was coming down. And so for me, it's like, I hate when you try to flip the narrative rather than taking the L. That's why I liked his 444 album so much, because he was so human on it. He called himself a dummy. He admitted his mistakes. Like, I feel like at 56, you still coming on the boss talk to niggas that's young enough to be your son. I think you should grow past that. I think you're too old for that.
I think he announced.
And to me, it's like,
I ain't gonna front. He cooked on this assessment. Shouts to Ray Daniels and his podcast and all that. Subscribe to his channel on YouTube. Let's do it. I got a 50 Cent clip I'm gonna play real quick, and I'm getting back to the calls. 50 Cent is in an interview addressing Daphne Joy, aka his baby moms, and Diddy freak tape. Okay, that leaked online where she's on that tape giving out the special privileges, the special top privileges. If you know, you know. Salute to the Wreck Mob. We here. Okay. Salute to the homie Monster too. Let's get it. Let me go to this 50 Cent clip. Salute the AdWords too, having that banging theme music. I need people to put the fire emojis, that theme music you hear me play underneath all the controversial clips, the Shots Fired clips. AdWords produced that. AdWords, he's in the building. Put the fire emojis under that because the beat is fire too. And it sound fire with the Conway freestyle too. Put the fire emojis up for AdWords and the beat and for Shots Fired. Let's get it. Hold on one second, y'all. We going to 50 right quick. Run the lights up. Let's see what 50 got to say. Oh damn. Man, let's go to the phone calls. Salute to the Rec Mob. That was crazy. Let me know if 50 Cent crashing out over his BM OnlyFans tape. You feel me? She put out the snippet, I guess. So somebody put out the snippet. Oh, hold on. Hold on. They're saying there's no sound. Oh, you couldn't hear it? My bad. Let me run it back. My bad. Salute to the Rec Mob. Hold on. What's going on? Let's get it.
Man, there's a lot of safe stuff. Oh my God. None of that ain't got nothing to do with none of the parties. What you're looking at right now is separate. They feel like it's special because it's my son's mom in the actual thing. But we haven't had any intimacy for 12 years. She could be out back with a dog for all I care, to be honest with you. And she's the only person that we didn't get into the documentary that I wish we did, because it would be the person that's there that wasn't a victim.
That wasn't a victim?
No. See, when you think of women, we go women empowerment and for women, but let's not forget that there's some hoes. Right?
And predators.
No, let's just realize that that's there. Now, this exists. So there's people that are there and they're looking for these things. Like they look for that. So she's just getting what she actually would. If you met it at the present moment, check out the OnlyFans, man. It's up 85%.
Well, let's talk about
it. Works. So she's achieving what she's after. Trust me.
I just want to say about Daphne that we did reach out to Daphne. She was not in the film for her. That was her own choice to not be in this film.
Well, damn. My bad. You said it was mute. I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is. It happens. I apologize for that. We here. I'm open the lines up, man. Man, 50, he definitely, let's just say it's some emotions there. Let's just say that. I'm going to let y'all cook. And I'm going to cook after y'all. Salute to the Rec Mob. Nigga said 50 gonna cry on that plane. Damn. Let's get it. Nigga said 50 hurt. Hold on one second. Let me get you tapped in. Hold on one sec. Oh shit. Hold on one sec. Oh, what's going on with this shit? Okay.
That was a lot, bro.
JR, man, talk to me, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
All right, so boom, we're gonna have to start with Jay. Because I thought Brody was
Ray Daniels.
Huh?
Ray Daniels.
Yeah, Ray Daniels.
Cooked.
Daniels, I thought was cooking.
Yeah.
He said a lot of things that I've been saying for years, and dudes be getting mad at me when I say it. But yo, Jay is the only way he at because of Beyonce. I don't care what nobody say. Now, I'm not saying that Jay's not nice. I'm not saying that Jay don't have hits. But the status he got in the culture is because of his attachment to Beyonce, because that's how he got in those rooms. He got in those rooms to make those deals with people like Samsung and all these people through his connection to his wife. Even when you talk about the NFL and doing the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? That all came from Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And his connection to her. So, and trust me, he is very smart. And if I'm not mistaken, Reg, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the second time that his album released. When he did the 444, that was the second time his album was connected to an outside company, wasn't it?
Probably.
I think he was right about Sprint. I think the
Samsung. The first time it was Samsung. That was the Magna Carta album.
The Magna one.
Yeah.
444 was the one that 444 was the one that was connected to Sprint.
Oh, it was. So he did have a situation with Sprint.
I remember something with Sprint. I thought it was two different times. You know what I mean? So because that was when he wanted to make sure that a certain amount of albums get brought.
Oh, they said Apple was the 444. So I guess he did it with
Apple. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And look, you got people, you not understanding, man. Follow along, boss. I said this. I said it's not that Jay-Z didn't have hits. It's not that Jay-Z can't rhyme. What I'm telling you about his status in the game right now is directly tied to Beyonce. He ain't never been an international star, bro. Never. Kanye West is an international star.
That's a fact.
Beyonce is an international star. Rihanna is an international star. Jay-Z ain't never been an international star. Go look up his numbers internationally, bro. Don't take my word for it. Go look up his numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. What I'm telling you, when you talk about him being placed into things with the NFL and making deals with Apple and Samsung, that has international appeal. You got to have international appeal to get those kind of deals. You understand? If not, you're not getting those kind of deals. And he gets those kind of deals because of his connection to his wife, period. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I thought son was definitely cooking. He was calling out a lot of tactics. A lot of tactics that Jay has been using for years. Now, I don't know if New York had it in for Jay, that they wanted, that part I don't know about. You know what I mean? I think you said it better than he did. I think Nas has a cleaner image overall.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nas don't come with a lot of the baggage. Correct. And I think that the baggage is what hurt Jay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about New York wanting to hurt him. I don't totally agree with that part. I just think, this is business. In business, you always gonna make the best choice. You're gonna say, hey, who do we want to represent us? This guy got a lot of, things falling out the closet over here. And then you have Nas, who, is the father of, I know I can be what I want to be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Dude is squeaky clean out here. You know what I'm saying? But definitely he cooked. And as far as the whole 50 Cent thing goes, I mean, I knew that was gonna be his take. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't no big surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't no big. But I do believe he, when he said that, because when he said it, I kind of was like, maybe, I don't know. But when the lady said that they reached out and they wanted her in the doc, I kind of do believe that part. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When the lady said it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel this. I kind of feel very similar. I mean, I guess it's because I'm not a public figure like that. Mm-hmm. Maybe I have a different. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't give a damn what my exes do. When you're not with me no more, you do whatever the hell you want to do. I ain't attached to that garbage. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah.
So I do.
What's the thing? I think it hits home with him more because of what he did to Rick Ross and his baby moms. Remember, he put out a porn or put the porn out on the website, the Boo Boo TV years ago. And
but that's not exactly the same thing, no? Because the bottom look, here's the thing with the Rick Ross thing. I'm not justifying it, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I'm. Make no mistake, it was wrong for 50 to do that, and whatever karma comes from that is what comes from it. But didn't she make the porn tape?
Oh, she made the porn.
Then somebody sold it off.
Yeah, she made the porn tape, but they debuted it on Boo Boo TV.
Yeah, because the dude ended up selling it off. So in that way, it is similar. Because I think on both cases, the dude sold it off.
Correct. So
you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. And if you remember, even in that time, nobody hung that on Rick Ross. I remember that time.
Yeah,
he was like, "Yo, he ain't." They were saying pretty much the same thing. He's not in. If they was together, that's different. But he can't control what that woman does.
Yeah, that's like fact. But 50 got a lot of influence. So, and at the time, the CEO shit had came out not too far from that too. So Rick Ross was battling a lot, and that's why I give him credit too. Because had that been somebody else, 50 would have buried that artist or whoever. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? 50 in a lot of ways. 50 did bury him. Let's look up. Let's look up Rick Ross's album sales after that BMF album. Let's see what his album sales look like. Now he does have hits because he has features. You dig what I'm saying? That's what helped him stay relevant was the features. But when you look at his album sales,
but
he's never the same.
He admitted he never been a big selling artist. You know what I'm saying? You know, Rick Ross would do a strong.
He was a platinum selling artist.
Well, he'll do a strong.
The Port of Miami was a platinum. Yeah, the platinum. I think it went 2 times platinum, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
the Port of Miami.
Down the line, it was like a strong goal, like a 850,000. You know what I'm saying? And over the course of the years, it caught up or whatever. It wound up going platinum, and it's probably double by now. But you know, with him, I think with Rick Ross, he survived off singles, like doing those records with Drake and Khaled, and features, like you said.
Yeah, features.
Yeah,
it's very smart. It was a very smart tactic. That's why I don't understand why he turned on Drake, because Drake kept him alive. You know, I think the Kanye track too, Devil in a Blue Dress, man, that was a banger too from him and Ross. That was a banger.
I ain't gonna front. Rick Ross went in on that shit too. That beat is crazy, but
yeah, that was a crazy song.
Yeah, that's a crazy song. He went in on that shit. Devil in a blue dress, crazy. But
fire.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do, Jay. I'm gonna take some more calls. Tap back in. Feel me?
Copy that, man. We going in. Y'all going in today, boy.
Right?
All right.
Salute. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir.
With the assessment. Well, let's get it. One. Salute to the Rec Mob. We hit with calls. Coming up on the 2-hour mark. Run the lights up. We got another 20 minutes, so y'all need to go crazy on those likes. And you know the game coming on soon. What time the game come on, y'all? Caller, state your name. Where you calling from?
Big shout to M.Reck. The Rec Mobs details, Rec. What's good?
What's going on, family? Salute, man.
Yo, Rec, man. Yo, Rec. I really gotta give my input on this. You know what I'm saying? I know on the 38 Spesh and the Jadakiss thing.
Let's get it, good brother.
I know Kiss. You asking about me, Kiss. We go through our little shit. You can ask about D-Dogs, you know what I'm saying? But I understand where 38 Spesh coming from, though. You know, like it's like some dudes need to be men sometimes. I mean, if you bitch, don't, because it happened to me before with Homeboy, with Kiss. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's a good dude. The dude to give your shirt off his back. Me and his birthday a day apart. And I know it's hard, but it's like, you got to be, sometimes you got to, in the status you have to be a man and let niggas know what it is. So it won't be no ifs, ands, and buts. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right, like in the streets, you know how it is. If a nigga say, yo, Rec, I'm gonna give you $100, man. Come see me tomorrow. Tomorrow you supposed to get that $100. I ain't supposed to give you the runaround and play with you. And and some people say it's industry shit, but some niggas is really street dudes, man. And I feel like the shot 38 Spesh took at him was like his heart was broke. Kids probably tried to reach out to Kids a few times to do business, even in paying them. Like I give you $15,000 for the whatever you want for the feature. And it seemed like you played with them, and I know how Kids can get, man. Like you said earlier in the show, like it's hard to get in touch with them, but sometimes you gotta be direct with people, man. Like let them know what it is, man. You can't be playing with people's hearts like that. And he got a thing when he do that, where a person could be offended.
Now I get it. Like for me, all it took me was a few times. I'd be like, oh well, you know what, homie don't get back to his calls. He don't get back to me. When I see him, it's all love in person, and I'm good. I live with that because a nigga don't owe me nothing. Like I owe myself everything. You feel me?
No, exactly. True fact.
So if somebody do something for me, that's a bonus. I'm appreciative of whatever you do because you ain't got to do nothing for me. But that's just my mentality. Everybody is different. I'm not looking like somebody owe me. You dig what I'm saying?
No, you're right. You're right about that. I respect that.
Especially if I ain't grow up with you. If I meet you of me, building my legacy independently and Kiss, you are who you are, that's a blessing for me because I built this shit independently. So for him to know who I am on the music level and the content level and just me as a man, and then, me and Kiss work out. He trains me with Giant. That's a blessing. He ain't
I know you. I heard you say that too.
About it. Look, he can charge a grip for just training me. You feel me?
Yeah.
He ain't charged me $1, so he don't owe me nothing. That's a blessing. I actually owe him.
No, you know what? You right about that. You know, it's like this, I mean, you ain't gotta get into it though, because me and Kiss know what it is though. You know, we have our shit. It was what it is, but it's like it's not. And like I said, it's always love with the brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
it's love.
Like I say, like that's why I wanted, me and him, like you can talk about it, but man, I always said to him, like, your son, you could talk to me, man. Like, don't you know, like, you don't owe me nothing. I'm always a fan of you. I'm always who I am with you. When I met you through 2-0s and things like that,
you always my man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No. Of course, I grew up with these dudes. I grew up with all these dudes.
Yeah, and niggas in Brooklyn call him Larry Davis. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. LD.
That's Larry Davis.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, on the real side, MRecktv, man, you came to my hood and shot and did interviews with C Gutter right there in the Triangle, man. That's my neighborhood. That's my stomping grounds. Like that's why I respect you so much, and even the person you are, because your character speaks for itself. And MRecktv was like, you genuine. I can tell you one of them dudes. If you can't do something, you're not gonna do it.
That's a fact.
Well, we're home. But my thing is this: you're not gonna promise somebody something, and they don't come through on it either. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in a certain status.
So look, I would say this respectfully. I'm not, but like, say for instance, if somebody call and I'd be like, "Yo, I'm gonna hit you behind the scenes." Sometimes I may not get to you behind the scenes because it's like 10,000 other people waiting for me to get to them behind the scenes. You know what I mean? And I don't mean,
of course,
I'm not curving you, but this line is lit. Like even right now, I'm looking, it's over, maybe like 400 missed calls in not even 2 hours. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's hard to cater to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? It's tough. And look, I Kiss is a good dude, and I believe he want to help everybody. Look, I believe he want to help everybody, and I can't speak for his situation with 38. You dig what I'm saying? Like, but I do know for him to even have records with Jadakiss, that's saying a lot. You feel what I'm saying? That's a
that's a lot. Yeah. Like you said, Reck, like I wouldn't get up here, no matter what me and him go through. I would never get up here and bash him. I got much respect for him. Like I say, I know him. So it's like, and I understand where 38 Spesh coming from on that note. But I can't speak for him. I'm just saying some people just need to be transparent. Like if you know you busy in anything you're doing and whatever, that's just with me. If I know if I know I'm busy and I can't do something, I really getting the time to do this right now, but maybe in the future, whatever. So the person understand, I'm not going to sit there and tell a person to take my number and I ain't going to answer it. I'm not going to do service like that. I don't play. That's like, I don't think that's real shit.
You know what it is?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cursing.
No, it's all good. And we're going to do it like this. You more than welcome to call back. I got a lot of people calling.
Now, do you think, right? I just want to get that on my check.
No. Hear this out. Imagine all the people Jadakiss gave his number to that he told the same thing and don't even remember who's who.
Yeah.
So he don't even know who to answer, what to answer, because he probably never saved their numbers in his address book. Probably, how many times that nigga probably lost his phone? I look at it shit like that. Oh, maybe the nigga left his phone on a boat, or when we be working out, maybe he left his phone in the truck. You feel what I'm saying? Like I do it all the time.
I get you, right? You're right. You're a good brother, man. Thank you for letting me just build on that note, man. Much respect to you, man. Keep doing your thing. The Reck Mark, get them lights up. Get them comments and the views and do all that for my boy Reck. They deserve everything. Everything I've got to offer. I got you, bro.
Hey, man. Shouts to Spesh is my nigga too, but I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I'm on a different type of time, but Spesh could be on what he on. I don't know I don't know the relationship with Jadakiss and Spesh. You know what I mean? They got to figure that shit out. I'm here doing my hip hop shit. This is my platform. I know both of them, the homies. I'm more closer with Jada. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I got shots to fire back.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
I'm not playing no games here. Some people are very busy, sir.
Yes.
Disrespectfully. Some people just got a lot of shit going on.
Facts.
And you and Special ain't that special at this point in time for Jadakiss or us. And the fact that you spoke on the king, Jadakiss, we don't even want to hear that song he got out with you no more.
Damn.
Let's just be honest about this. He gonna try to throw you in there, M.Reck.
Nah, don't throw me in there.
Hold on. I got all this covered. I'm covering you too right now. Let me cook.
All right, say less.
Let me cook. It's people in my family that I've been knowing before I was born that I don't answer their call and I answer your call.
That's a fact.
I understand some people just don't want to be bothered.
Hold on, shots fired.
Let's just call a spade, M.Reck. Some people always got their hand out and want somebody help them. Why did you come on here and talk crap about Jadakiss when he gave you the alley-oop? Why did you do that? And you think that was gonna make him do another song with you? You called his verse ass. You called it trash. And you think that's gonna make him do another verse with you? And if he did, I don't want to hear that. Because you disrespectful. When the God give you something to roll on with, you should be able to take that and use that as leverage. I got a song with Jadakiss. If you was who you really say you are, sir, then that should make you be out here doing all kind of verses with everybody. Why you got to get another one with Jadakiss? Jadakiss got verses with everybody. Jadakiss getting respectful lyrics from Eminem in his song. Like what are we really talking about? Some of these people are just so delusional. Let's just call it that. They're delusional, M.Reck.
I'm gonna say this real quick. All the years I known Jadakiss, I never asked him for a verse. Never text him to say, "Yo, Kiss, you know I'm gonna need that verse," or not even in person. I'm gonna leave it as that. I'm gonna land my plane.
You want me to take you somewhere, M.Reck?
Yeah. Cool.
When the Locks had to go and figure it out. Let's just take it back to this. When the Locks had to figure it out, when Jadakiss had to really figure it out, when Puff was playing with they hookup, with their music, with their contract, when he had them shelved, where was this nigga at to help him out? So if he helped himself out, nigga go out there and you say you better than him, then why people ain't paying you to do a verse? I don't dislike this guy. Let me just throw that out there for free. I'm just tired of ungrateful niggas. That's ungrateful what he did. I never hear Jadakiss, even when people ask him direct questions about somebody, he never downs anybody.
Correct.
He figures out a politically correct way, even if he disagree with somebody, to say everybody got their own opinion. You can't tell somebody how to feel. And here this nigga gonna go out and name him and say he smoked his boots and he ducking him. And now he mad that he won't do another verse with him. Nigga, please.
Damn. Janie B going in. Shots fired.
And 550 Cent, let's just get down to it. That nigga is bothered. He been over here watching this show and I've been grinding his gears. You know that you get the reason he's saying this and follow me here, M.Reck. Some people gonna say goofy stuff, but follow me here. For those in the back. That nigga, just the same play he did But the only difference is the oldest boy's mama ain't did no OnlyFans. When he couldn't tell her what to do no more, then he started talking crap. He didn't want nothing to do with the boy no more. Now you talking the same crap about this woman. And her only, you not giving her no money. And her, it should be up. She knew what she was doing. But when he was walking around on the beach with her, he thought he was special. Let's just go there.
Shots fired, and that's a double entendre.
Right. Look, he thought he was special, taking pictures with a cheese and cheddar cheesing it up. Now she a hoe. She was the same one she was. She just with somebody else now. So if you was a real man, and I'm saying this because this is how I feel about it. And shout out to JR for saying it. Why do he care about somebody he ain't sleeping with no more? And let's go back to this, M.Reck. This nigga was trying to tell her what she could and could not do. The same way he was trying to tell Cuban, what's the girl named Cuban girl?
Cuban Links.
The one that asked for the $10,000 purse.
Yeah, Cuban Link.
He still tried to tell her who she could and could not date. This nigga is diabolical and a liar. He cares. He just trying to make he's trying to change the narrative. It's not going to work. You or Jay-Z can't change no narratives over here. Both of y'all full of it. Both of y'all POSs. Let's just call a spade a spade. And me and my son was just talking about what Ray Daniels said. I just said that to my son before I found out you was on this thing. That Jay-Z is the same as he the black Trump. He the black version of Trump. Every business that he done failed. Except for things that he attached himself to somebody else. When Snoop came out with the weed, he came out with the weed. It flopped. Think about it. When Nas was trying to do the casino, he tried to do the casino. It flopped. Everybody, all the artists that's been up under him, he ain't do no pushing behind them. He signed them and then go do your own thing. Look at what he did to DMX when he was at Def Jam. DMX was on fire. He came up there and didn't push DMX music out and shelved everything. And then he first said he retired, right? And then came right back and put music out. This nigga is diabolical for trying to change the narrative. Him and 50.
Damn. Janie B let the clip off.
Okay. Yeah, I unloaded on them niggas. But that first nigga that I talked about, nigga, understand people be busy. Jadakiss' father just started his own business not too long ago, coffee business. This nigga is busy, sir.
And that's ill that you pointed that out. The fact that's Jadakiss' father and he just now getting the business going with his son. Imagine all the years he been telling his son, yo, son, we need to get this coffee business off the ground. Probably been telling him this 20-something years, if not more.
The only black man who found out from the bottom up and went and did know the grains of the stuff. So he, instead of what you call it, what is that coffee place? Instead of those places, why not go to their spot? They got storefronts with their name on it. They got their coffee stuff inside different people's spaces. Like this man is busy.
That's a fact.
And he's one of the happiest people. I want to say this too, M.Reck, before they kick me off the podium. Let me just say this. And for these niggas that don't understand the love of hip hop, we don't listen to niggas that don't love what they do. That's why you don't get nobody to buy your stuff. We can tell when y'all don't really love what you're doing. coming out here stirring up mess, and it ain't no real problem? Because Jadakiss walks all around New York all the time. Nigga, if you had that much a problem with him and you in New York, why you didn't walk up on him and said, hey, Jadakiss, look, I got a problem with you. I was in New York and saw Jadakiss and talked to him for a couple of seconds. The guy is a nice guy.
That's a fact.
So he going on podcast. Why you a grown man? Why not confront Jadakiss? And not even in no bold way. Why not just walk up to him and see what the problem is? If it is, I don't even think it is a problem on Jadakiss' side. But I don't know him like that. But I think if he got a problem with somebody after me seeing him walking in Queens looking for 50 Cent, I think he'll walk anybody down.
Janie B, y'all. Janie B, we about to tap in with the next couple of callers about to end this live, but I appreciate you tapping in. You cooked.
Appreciate you more.
All right?
All right.
Peace. She cooked, y'all. Let's get it. Salute to the Rec Mob. The lines is on fire. The lines is open. Call me up. Let's get to it. Okay? I let people cook, man. It's the only show where people really have a voice. You know what I mean? I ain't got to report to none of these niggas. Okay? I got the Rec Mob. That's who I report to, and myself. The people that support me, I let them do what they do. They cook. You feel me? Let them cook. Get your audio, caller. Peace.
Yo.
What's going on?
What's going on? So we got to talk about the topic at hand, which is Jadakiss and Fabolous and Lloyd Banks.
Okay, let's get it.
No, I'm asking that. Does that have to be the topic of this?
I mean, we try to stay on topic over here with the topics we got because there's a lot of topics. Shots fired. Unless you got something, we talking about the 50 Cent shit, the Jay-Z shit. You know what's going on with you?
Oh, okay, yeah. I was calling about the Jay-Z shit.
Okay.
Especially with Dame Dash. So Dame been dang on calling, been doing interviews talking about Jay-Z for the past 2 fucking decades. And
easy on the curse.
Now Jay-Z,
easy on the cursing, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. And now Jay-Z finally mentioned him in a little freestyle verse. Now all of a sudden Jay-Z broke, Jay-Z this, Jay-Z that, Jay-Z only relevant because of Dame. Like, what sense do that make? Like, Dame just really, like, he really fell off to the point where he's not respected because he contradicts himself every time he opens his mouth, whether it's pertaining to money, whether it's pertaining to being a boss, whether it's pertaining to business. Jay-Z, he's a walking contradiction. This man should be banned from doing interviews. It's disgusting. But yeah, that's all I had to say.
All right, good brother. Salute.
All right.
Run the likes up. We taking calls. How many likes we got, man? We should be over 500. The game is on tonight. I got to get to everybody. A lot of people dropping super chat. Salute to show 305 time. M.Reck, remember 50 dated Diddy. M.Reck, remember 50 dated Diddy baby mom some years back. 1 second. Some years back. So that's why Diddy was flipping at me like that. Yeah, facts. Call him. Mute your audio, please.
Oh, M.Reck is the big deacon, and M.Reck the deacon shooting shots today. God dang it, I got my little 38 special over here. I got to shoot and my 22. It ain't been greased in a while, but I might let P. Diddy rub on it when he get out of prison. But brother, so the deacon got to send shots. Brother, P. Diddy, his pee size is diabolical. I'm mad because. Man, I wish that 50 Cent baby mama could have just chose the deacon or somebody, god dang it. Because, boy, look at here. The deacon just did his research yesterday on that good old flick on, And I'm gonna tell you, M.Reck, make sure you have an antivirus too and a VPN on your cellular phone, cause boy, your phone to get AIDS trying to find that thing. But man, M.Reck, I just want to say this here, man. You know, fellas, we gotta stop using the money if we ain't pleasing the honeys. Boys, look at here. If you got a first grade or a preschool, but you got all the mouth, you're doing all this fraud, all this jaw jacking. Please shut the heck up. And another thing, she talking about the baby daddy. She said she don't know why Boo-Boo Curtis talking, because she said, boy, his balls cover his whole little package up. So, M.Reck, I don't know if they trying to say the New York Negroes got small, thing. But, brother, we got to get this here straightened out because, brother, they sending shots over on the video. But, man, look at him, M.Reck. You know, and with that being said again, M.Reck, the nigga just believing in love. We got to have love, man, in this community. Because, brother, boy, it's too much embarrassment going on. Small PPs, bad hairlines, Negroes with easy afros for the love of money, unicorn dicky outfits. Man, what the hell going on with the middle-aged men? They look like they hit the wall. You know, Jay-Z look like Al with an afro on his head, man. I say, boy, look at him, but he look like he smelled good. But, man, I'm trying to tell you, M.Reck, y'all, and with that being said, M.Reck, I just want to pray for all the callers and everybody. God, right now, God, let Daphne, God, reach out to the deacon, God. Oh, God, we won't need baby oil. Oh, God, I just use my saliva. But, God, right now, oh, God, I'm going to get to it, God. And, God, look at him. God, with that being said, we want everybody to hit the share button, hit the like button, and call, and let's go on and get spooky with who got shots and P. Diddy. I'm praying for your PP, brother. No homo, pause. And with that being said, I'm out with Reck.
Thanks, Deacon. Deacon Weezo's a wild boy. Run the lights up. Salute to the Rec Mall. We here. All right. I'm gonna take some more calls. Where we at? We over the 2 hour mark. So I'm gonna take a few more calls. I'm gonna run the compilation reel back. It's produced by my brother AdWords. He's in the room. Where you at? The lines is open. Let's get it, y'all. The lines is open. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'll get back to the lines real quick. If not, I'll run this show probably after the game because everybody gonna tap into the game. All right. Salute to the Rec Mall. Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna run the compilation reel back with all the controversial clips with the shots fired. Produced by AdWords, my brother. Salute to SJ. Salute to everybody on the check-in. JR, Jenny B, songs by Alicia. Appreciate all the support. Those are my biggest supporters. And yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in to Shots Fired with M.Reck. Let me know how y'all felt about the show, too. Leave it in the regular comments, not only in the live chat. Let me know what you thought about the show and what you think about the series, the Shots Fired series that I'm doing. All right? This is episode 5, I believe. Salute to the Rec Mall. Double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. I'll tap in later after the game. I got some things I got to handle. Peace. MRecktv. Peace, worlds. M.Reck for MRecktv. You now tuned in to Shots Fired. On this episode, Fabolous addresses Lloyd Banks on who's the better lyricist. 38 Spesh fires shots at Jadakiss for ducking him. Conway the Machine fires shots at West Side Gun and Benny the Butcher. Mace fire shots at Gilly the Kid. It's wild lit, and let's get to the shit.
I did a lot of reflecting when I spent last summer in Greece, thinking if it wasn't for Griselda, what would I be? Or maybe what would Griselda be if it wasn't for me? I used to want the rap glory, now all I want is my peace. Dinner with Hov, he told Dog, give your brother a piece. I seen it in his eyes right then, he don't want me to eat. Don't even get the credit for the work that I done on the beats, not to mention the money that was clipped in the other deceit. Put smut on my name and shaded me like I'm under a tree. Made people believe that the person who bugging is me. A lot that I could say, but I'm never the one that'll speak. I just wanna be free.
In recent times, they've been trying to put you, who's the better MC between you and Lloyd Banks? Give me your thoughts on that. There you go. Jones said it.
I looked at it like barbershop talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a conversation that people want to have. You know, the internet is a place and social media is a place where everybody voices their opinions. I didn't feed into it like it was like a real thing, or if even Banks said it. Banks didn't participate in none of that. That's just people, you know what I'm saying, opinions. And everybody got opinions. Some people like Banks, some people like Fab. And that's how I left it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it alters what I do in any type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Some people don't want to be outshined on the record. Like, to be honest with you, I did a record with Benny. He put in with Benny and Kiss, and I happen to have the best verse on the record. I smoked the record. And Kiss never did a song with me again. He never did a song with me again. I don't think he'll ever do a song with me again. No, being honest with you, I don't think it'll ever be a chance. You got a chance to come redeem yourself, Kiss. Come on. Come outside. Come outside, nigga. Come outside.
He talking
hey,
top
come
five.
outside. We
Crazy
talking top
right
five.
now.
We talking top five.
He talking to top
we talking
five,
top
real
five. Listen,
crazy right
listen.
now.
You go play Sunday school.
I ain't never heard nobody talking top five
hey, yo,
like
hey,
that.
Yo, and that's a hey, man. Hey, he been ducking me since. Like, I'm being honest with you. Yeah, that's how it is. He been ducking me since. It's hey, man. You heard? Y'all gonna have to reorder y'all top five, man. It's you heard?
My God.
Y'all gonna have to reorder y'all top five, my nigga. It's new niggas and it's new niggas in the building. Upstate is here.
You think you can make it?
Hell. You ain't playing no basketball, man. Come on, Mace.
Let me ask you something.
Killer. If I get in the gym, I don't know. I'm better than Gilly, though. I'm better than Gilly.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Mace, you're not.
I'm Rondo. I'm Rondo with a jump shot. You know that.
Mace,
don't do Rondo like
that. When you was in high school, you might have been. We was better than Gilly. Today, I'm taking myself crazy. I'm not better than Gilly. We not in shape for that shit. Gilly's still in decent shape for 45 years old. You running up and down the full court, like, nigga, that should take a lot, my nigga. Let me ask you something.
You're right, Killer. If I'm in shape, Gilly doesn't get a basket. He doesn't get a basket. You know that. Killer, blanket.
You're not going to get in shape, though, Murder. That type of shape.
Listen, Killer. Blanket. You don't even see him no more. You don't even see him no more.
It's not going to.
Dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
M.Recktiv.